Hello students, today in this lesson we will learn about duty roster. Myself Ritik Goswami, the Department of Hospitality and Tourism Management, Assam Downtown University. So what do you mean by duty roster? A duty roster specifies the allotment of jobs, hours of duty, days off, how many days you will get off for each member of the staff. To make a even share of duties, the roster should be rotated every 5 weeks. Duty rosters must be simple in format, easy to interpret, clearly written and displayed on staff notice board at least a week in advance. So the duty roster is nothing but the assigned duty to you, what are the duties and responsibility is given to you, how many hours you have to work daily, and also what day you will get off. And this should be very clear, easy to understand and simple. And before the coming week only, before 1 week only, this have to be displayed clearly. So what is the advantages? What are the advantages of duty roster? Planning a duty roster in advance helps to ensure the exact number of staff required to be on duty at any given occupancy. So the duty roster also ensures the exact number of staff that have to be present or that that is present. From duty rosters only you can know who is present, who are present in the hotel establishment. The exact number of staff required to be on duty at any given occupancy. So how many staff you want on a day to do a smooth function of different types of cleaning and maintaining. So the exact number of staff is required to be duty on any given occupancy is the advantages of a duty roster. The staff working hours are as per their employment contract. So in every employment contract there will be a column where they will mention how many hours of work you have to work, and accordingly this duty roster is also allotted the exact number of works. The regular off days are availed for enhancing productivity. Everyone needs a days off because humans are not machines. They have to take rest. After working for 6 days in a week, you have to rest for 1 day. And in hotel establishment, the off days are usually not on weekends because in weekends the overload of works increase. Knowledge of which employees are present on the premises in instance of emergencies. So for emergency purpose also a duty roster helps very much. Accuracy in attendance and payroll reports. So for payroll reports, the attendance should be there, should have been there, and the attendance is calculated by those duty rosters who are there present and the exact number of staff on a given particular day. So there are different steps in making a duty rosters. The first steps is like ascertain accuracy level and event expected in the hotel. This information is provided by the sales and marketing department at the beginning of the financial year on a daily and a weekly basis. More specific reports of occupancy are available through coordination with the front office department. An overall forecast of occupancy must be considered before scheduling the employee's annual leave. These forecasts also help the executive housekeeper to follow the staffing to ensure sufficient staff at the peak periods and avoid excess labor during slack periods. So different events that have to be occurred that in future is uh, given to by the uh, marketing department that these are the events we will be organizing in our hotel. So accordingly we have, the executive housekeeper have to maintain the duty rosters on those event day. There also obviously there is in need of more staff, that is why accordingly they will make the duty roster. In a second step, ascertain the spread of duty hours to be scheduled in the duty roster. whether 12 hours, 16 hours or 24 hours. Decide whether the position will work 5 or 7 days per week. So these are the points have to be considered while making a duty rosters. Steps 3 is ascertain the type of shift, straight shift, break shift, rotating shift or any other alternative scheduling to be used. So the shift also have to be mentioned because the timing should be there, the shift, whether it is a morning shift or just rotating shift or is a break shift. So the clearly mention of shift also very important. After that, the number of full-time and part-time staff on the payroll also have to be considered about. Ascertain the number of labor hours per day and per week required for various positions. So these all points have to be considered while making a duty rosters. Incorporate coffee breaks and mealtime allowance in the roster also. That is also important because in between the work they have to eat something for lunchtime and the dinner time. So these breaks have to be also considered while making a duty rosters. Ascertain that each employee gets a weekly off day after 6 working days. Provide for compensatory of schedule 1 reliever per 6 employees. So the off days also I have already mentioned about that. Then ascertain closed days and restricted holidays and any contingency plan that may be needed. So the duty roster is all about the future planning, how the month will be go, how many staffs are required in a day, how many staffs are required in a week, if any useful or important event is there in the hotel premises, then the more staffs are required by the housekeeping department. So accordingly, these duties rosters are made. Thank you so much.